Boom, 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 boom.
All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it.
Move that dick laser into position, because we don't know what it even actually does yet.
Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle. We've got to give Hammer more time.
Oh boy.
Here on in, it's a straight shot to the beam.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
That all?
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Can't think of anyone else I'd rather do this with.
Feels like this fight's always been ours to finish.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
This is it. Well, we got fucked before we got there. There's the beam! Quick, run! Ah, fuck. One of the Reapers is here. Oops. We might want to go. Run, bitch, run. They gonna kill you. Just run, bitch, run. They gonna kill you. I'm assuming we just have to dodge this fucking laser. Well, we might not even have to do that. Damn. It is just burning through shit. Watch out. Oh, my God. Run, Shepard, run. Man, it's so far away still. This is pretty cinematic. Probably gonna end up just being Shepard and Garrison and Javik, and that's it. Because all these other people are getting blasted, son. Oh my God, he looks grim. Reaper. No, Garrison, Javik, no. Oh, I was like, no. Damn, Garrus got fucked up.
You gotta get out of here.
And you've got to be kidding me.
And you gotta
Don't
be
argue,
kidding me.
Garrus.
We're in this to the end.
No matter what happens here, you know I love you. I always will.
Shepard, I love you too.
Someone's got to get in there. I guess we're going solo for the rest of this, huh? It's all right. That's how it was always meant to be. Solo Shepard finishing this off, huh? Get in there, Shepard. You're the hero that that the universe needs. Not just for humanity, but for everything and everyone and everybody. Shepard, no.
God, they're all gone.
Did we get anyone to the beam?
Negative. Our entire force was decimated.
Shepard included?
It's too much.
Nah. Shepard's gonna get up and be like, I'm gonna get in there. I'm so close. I'm right there. Oh, damn. They fucked my armor up. Jesus. Come on, Shepard. You got this. That's Coates, right? Oh, great. Time to shoot these fools. Boop! Boop! Oh, man. Boop! Boop! Oh, missed. Boop! Haha! There goes your fucking face. Night-night. Alright, well, those husks are dead. Yeah, dude. Every AAA title gotta have a slow walking section because this is so much fun, right? Come on, we gotta get there, dude. What happened to the Admiral Anderson? Did he get fucked up too? I don't know, man. We gotta make it though, bro. Oh, hell no. Where'd you come from? Bitch. Motherfucker. How dare you? Ragdoll ass bitch. We're gonna make it. God, it's like my armor has melted onto my body. Jesus. Alright, Shepard made it, y'all. But not in a good predicament. I also just got an achievement for Patriot, so that's cool. The rest of this might just be cutscene. I don't know if we're actually going to have to end up doing anything on the Citadel gameplay-wise. It'd be weird if we didn't, but our main character there was pretty fucked up. Man, this is just effed right now, bro. Effed right now, bro. Here comes the Death Star, Dick.
Holy shit, she did it. This is the Admiral. We've got reports that someone made it to the Citadel. We need to give them time to get those arms open. All fleets converge on the Crucible. Protect it at all costs.
Whoever's left, protect that shit. Damn, is this what the Citadel looks like right now? Jesus.
Shepard.
Shepard made it, but she can't move. Just kidding. Apparently Admiral's still alive.
Shepard.
Admiral Anderson, that is.
Anderson, you up here too?
I followed you up, but we didn't come out the same place. Oh, at least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
Like a fucking graveyard.
I feel like death, but I'm moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth and send the people up here to be processed.
Goddamn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better.
So it's one of these keeper guys. I did notice that.
But where the hell are we?
Yeah.
They're just about the only
Doesn't
thing
look
that
like any part of the
persists.
Citadel I've been to.
Yeah, like where are we right now, I wonder. There's a lot of, the Citadel's a huge place though. The Nakatomi building at the end of Die Hard, is that where we are?
One of the walls here just realigned itself.
Great. Love that for me.
There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
Wow, the door actually opened for me. Man, this is so much fun right now, walking really slow. I fucking love this. I can't wait to do this for the last whole fucking 10 minutes of this game. It's gonna be great.
Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
I wonder if Anderson's in a better predicament than we are.
Where do you think you're at?
Just found that chasm you were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on.
Anderson?
Well, he's dead. Man, everyone about to die. Well, everyone that's not one of my party members, apparently. You think Javik would have insisted to come up here with me, you know what I mean? But nah. Is that the... who that is? Don't you fucking tell me. Who the fuck is that? I swear to God if that's the elusive man. I can't tell who that is from here. Who the fuck that is? Who this? Who this? Unless this is Anderson.
Anderson!
It is Anderson, okay. Oh, did he get indoctrinated? No! No!
Shepard! I can't.
He got indoctrinated, bro. Oh, and there he is. Son of a bitch.
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
You don't get this, dude.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But... only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
Really? You made me shoot him? I didn't do that, by the way. I just did it on its own.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them...
But I can!
Are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Sure, sure.
You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easily? There are sacrifices.
And with great power comes great responsibility. I've seen Spider-Man, I know.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
But you already have, then you failed humanity. Wait, I can't even choose these options? Why? Why can't I choose these options? Am I not maxed out enough or something? Oh. You're theirs now.
You're not yourself anymore. They've taken you.
No!
I have a hard time believing I haven't maxed out. Whatever, fuck this guy. I have a hard time believing I didn't max them out. Anyway, I just popped the stupid douchebag. Now what? Man, everybody just died. Elusive Man, Anderson. Unless Anderson just fell. I knew that was all going to come down to a gunshot. I was waiting for it, honestly. I find it hard to believe I don't have Paragon maxed out. Unless you're just supposed to have no Renegade options at all. In which case, oops.
There. Earth. I wish you could see it like I do, Shepard. It's so perfect.
Yeah, night-night. Fuck you too. Don't give a fuck about you. Alright, let's see what this Crucible does, huh? Let's watch the Crucible penetrate the Citadel. Watch it penetrate, penetration, yeah. Anyway, you basically did the same thing I just did, RPG fan. You couldn't convince him either, so you just popped him. They should just show this in health class, I know, right? Inappropriate. Oh.
That's it. The Crucible is docked.
Okay, cool. Now what? I'm certain I'm still going to have to make like one big final choice. Killing the Elusive Man was not that big final choice.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Listen.
Damn, R.I.P. R.I.P. Good chance you ain't living through this either, Shepard.
Shepard? Commander.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
Well, I guess you figured it out, Shepard. Good job. You fell on the correct panel and something's happening now. You did it. You're all really fucked now, Reapers, assuming that this is just going to be something that just blasts your asses. I don't know what the hell this thing's about to do. What in the hell am I looking at? The fucking child from her dreams? The fuck?
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
What?
Who are you?
I am the catalyst.
You're the catalyst?
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
And who are you?
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
What?
The solution to what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
So one of the things I proposed before was that it's just a cycle that we'll never be able to actually break. But anyway, alright, let's go through the dialogue options, I guess. Catalyst.
You said you're the catalyst, but what are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance.
Who
to be
created
the
you,
catalyst
though?
for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI.
Inasmuch as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created
Correct.
by who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
the Reapers.
Precisely.
Okay.
I
Just
met
go
your
through all of it.
creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them, that you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
Well, they've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
I'm so okay. Just
What do you know about
let's just
the
keep going through the
Crucible?
dialogue.
The device
So many
you refer to
thoughts,
as
but
the Crucible
so
is
little to
more
say.
than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believed the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
We're just trying to survive, homie.
But you're taking away our future. Without future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us.
Okay.
But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be
All
targeted.
synthetics?
Even you are partly synthetic.
So what you're saying is anybody who's robot will be dead. So all Geth, all people who are part organic, or part synthetic rather, like made from, brought back to life, whatever. Details, please.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage.
Uh-huh.
There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers
So basically,
will
you
be
get to decide
destroyed.
whether or not to do it.
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
Control the Reapers.
The elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
Got him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
This is an interesting. I wasn't. You know, I guess I should have expected this. Destroy the Reapers or control the Reapers was going to be the final choice. But by destroying the Reapers, we're destroying a lot more than just the Reapers. But if we control them, what does that mean?
But the Reapers will obey me.
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution.
Oh, there's a third one? Third option?
Synthesis.
What the fuck does that mean?
And that is...
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
How the fuck does that work?
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding.
I don't see anything
of
wrong with
organics.
this choice, but what does it
It
do?
is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
That's some crazy shit right there. So we get 3 choices, huh? Interesting.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all
This
of us.
seems like the best option.
Synthesis is the final evolution of all
Like,
life.
by far, this seems like the best
paths are
option.
open, but you have to choose.
The synthesis option seems like by far the best option. So, how do I choose? Do I just you can also do nothing. Wow, so there's a 4th option. Well, I honestly, I like the synthesis option. I don't like the idea of killing all the synthetics. I don't like the idea of killing all the organics, or I should say controlling the Reapers myself either. Although I would like to do... If I only got those two, I would probably pick the control one, just because it would make sure all the synthetics don't just die. But, I mean, I'm assuming the synthesis is the middle of the road option, and that's the one I think we're going to go with. It makes the most sense to me. Why would you not choose that option? It seems like either way, Shepard's going to get sacrificed. It doesn't matter what I choose. Maybe if you choose to actually kill all the synthetics, maybe that's how you get Shepard to live, if that's even an option. But I say fuck it. Synthetic. That's what we're going to be. It didn't even really tell me which way to go. I just assumed. They kind of just pointed the camera at the right way to go. But synthesize me, daddy. That's the ending I choose. Yay, I got my achievements. That must be the end of the game. So people don't like these three choices, or what? Like, what do they expect? What did you want the ending to be? Like, just a gun that blasts all the Reapers to death and boom, you win? Like, what did you expect? Are they just mad because Shepard had to die for it to happen? Because that's what's happening here. R.I.P. Shepard.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Jeff, we need to go.
Shep ain't coming back, homie.
Damn it.
Well, the rest is going to be cutscene because it already gave me the achievements, so yeah. Well, there it goes. Taste my synthesis, bitch! So what happens with all this that's going on? Is everybody just gonna fucking stop in their tracks? Like, what's going on here? Because here comes the fucking chlorophyll, y'all. Chlorophyll? More like borophyll. Talk more about the ending stuff here in a second you guys are chatting about. I'm just going to watch this video until the credits start rolling, I suppose. Oh! Now we all understand each other. See, and then it blasted the mass relay, and now it's going to hit everywhere where there's a mass relay. Yep. Chain through all the mass relays, as expected. So everywhere in the known universe is going to get blasted by this. Yeah, it really feels like this is the best choice. Like the other choices we would have had to watch all the synthetics die, or we would have had to watch the Reapers just get, like, basically stop and then just leave, I'm assuming. I don't even know how the cutscene would actually change. I'm probably gonna watch the other endings just to see how they differently go. So now I'm just curious. You're never gonna hit the Normandy, bitch. Okay, maybe you are. The Normandy has crashed on whatever planet this is. I'm assuming all the homies lived. There's no reason to kill any of them off at this point. They definitely got blasted with the green stuff though. Now you can bang your robot till the end of time. Or until you die, because you're a fucking human and she is a robot. Here's my boy Garrus. Sorry to leave you alone in this universe, bro. The song goes hard, though. President show everybody come off the ship, but whatever. Okay, is that it? Are we done? Credit roll? Are we in there? Mass Effect trilogy completed? I guess this is showing the actual DNA, what it looks like now.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before.
See, this feels like the best choice.
As a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for.
And everyone just looks weird, though. They got this green shit flowing through them. Like they're all machines. We get to see everybody who's alive. Yay. Aw, Kasumi and her ghost boyfriend.
Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future. Where organics and synthetics can
Hey, we get to see a face of a quarry in there.
With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge, we can eliminate disease, poverty, and overpopulation.
Baby Krogans! Yay!
To recover the greatness that was lost. And surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself. To reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine.
We can all become as gods.
And we will remember that this chance for
R.I.P.
a new
Miranda.
life did not come
R.I.P.
without
Legion.
cost.
R.I.P. Morden. Ooh. R.I.P. that lady. Forgot what we called her. That was not everybody who died. What the heck? I guess those were the party members. You didn't even put Kaiden in that? He was a Undane? Come on, man. Aw, Garrus. Everyone else is alive, though. Admiral David Anderson, and of course... Kaiden died 2 games ago, okay? Yeah, but everybody else there that died in this one, though. Anyway. R.I.P. Commander Shepard. R.I.P. Fitting that Garrus put it there. I guess whoever you romance puts it there. And then I guess... I'm assuming that if you don't romance anyone...
No matter how far
is it just
we
random
advance,
who puts it up?
We will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And we will remember
Or somebody who's
Shepard.
not romanceable, maybe.
Because of her. I am alive, and I am not alone.
Okay, and that's that, my friends. Mass Effect 3 and the Mass Effect OG trilogy, or at least the Legendary Edition of it, completed. We have done it. We have now seen the controversial ending to this video game. And I guess I can see what you guys are saying. Like, the ending is kind of just thrust upon you there. Like, it doesn't feel like it's the culmination, like you had to do anything to get to any of those three outcomes. It was just like, you're at the end, pick one. It wasn't like you had to build up to them. Because it feels like no matter what I would have done throughout the entire playthrough, those three choices still would have been the three choices. Is that what you're implying? Is that I didn't actually have to build toward any of those endings? It just gave me those three choices no matter what I did? Is that the complaint? Because that, I guess, I understand. It does receive more hate than it deserves, but it's still your least favorite of the BioWare games. I gotcha. I guess from a... So I have lots of thoughts on like which one's the best in the trilogy. I think 2 is still the best overall balance of everything with the gameplay and just a really good story and then the choices that you lead yourself to in the game. I don't know. It feels weird that it almost feels like the first game makes sense. You're going after the Reaper stuff. The second game, you're like working for Cerberus the whole time. So it almost feels like a side quest. It's weird that the second one's the one that people like the most to me because of the story being all about working with Cerberus. But I guess with the third game, with Cerberus kind of going against you and being, you know, the ones that are almost like the co-main villain of the game, along with the Reapers, really. I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know. Mass Effect 2 doesn't have the best story, but it has the best character development. Okay, fair. And I definitely have to agree that the whole culmination of the end of the game where people can die with the whole suicide mission in the second game, much more intense, much more nerve-wracking. People straight up dying like that. I liked that. Even though I didn't have anybody die in my playthrough that you guys watched, I mean, people could easily fuck up. Look no further than FML if you watched his Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Anyway, Mass Effect 1 might have the best self-contained story. I have to agree with that. That's what I'm saying. I think the first game is the most succinct story that makes sense. But obviously it leaves it open to the fact that you didn't finish the Reaper threat. You've only, you know, took out the first wave of what's about to happen, really. I shouldn't say wave, but, you know, you took on the first situation of the Reapers before they actually came in and attacked. I do like that the third game just throws you right into the battle. Like, the Reapers are here, what are you going to do about it? I do like that aspect of it. Like, it really does feel like the third game of a trilogy. Like, you're going to end off this fucking story. So there are aspects of this game I do like. And lots of good character, story development stuff. I'm a little sad they didn't let you use all the party members again. Like, I thought that they maybe at least you get to use them, even if they weren't permanent party members. But some of them just didn't get any use. You know, we didn't get to use Thane again. We didn't get to use Miranda again, officially. We didn't get to use Grunt again. We didn't get to use... Who else am I forgetting? I don't know. Jacob. We didn't get to use... Is that everybody? That's not everybody. We didn't get to use Samara. We didn't get to use... Too many characters. Anyway, the point is, we didn't get to use a lot of people. We didn't get to use Morden, Rex. You know, we didn't get to use them either. It's weird. Well, actually, take that back. We got to use Rex in the DLC. We did get to use Rex in the DLC. But if you didn't do the DLC or didn't have the DLC, then you wouldn't have gotten to use Rex at all. Anyway, the Elusive Man was less interesting in Mass Effect 3 because he was indoctrinated. Became more black and white evil compared to being more of a shady character in 2. Yeah, I can agree on that too. It seemed like this whole game, Cerberus was definitely just in the wrong. You could just tell that everything they were doing didn't feel like it was for the good of mankind at that point. Even if he technically ended up being right, because one of the choices was to control the Reapers, it's just, it feels like if he would have gotten to that conclusion more naturally, to where we agree with him, then maybe that ending choice would make more sense. And like having the elusive man actually be a part of that ending could make more sense. Let's make it more like a dark, crazy ending where you control the Reapers. It's also notable that in each game the Citadel was downscaled further. On the other hand, most of the planets you visited in ME1 are barren. Well, in Mass Effect 1, the Citadel had a lot more to it, I think. Mass Effect 2, they definitely dumbed it down. But Mass Effect 3, I wouldn't say they dumbed it down. There's a lot of areas in the Citadel in this one, and there's extra areas that they added for the DLC also. So I wouldn't say the Citadel gets downscaled in this game. Not at all, actually. There's a lot of areas in the Citadel. None of the areas are particularly large, but at least you get to go to a bunch of areas. But yeah, upon further evaluation in my brain as I make a decision here, I think Mass Effect 2 is still the best one. I like the cast of characters. I like the suicide mission in the end that it culminates to. I do like all of that better than what we did in this game. I think this game, you know, is a nice culmination of everything in general. It definitely feels like the ending. I think I do agree. Now that I really think about how we built up to the end, we really didn't have to make any choices that affected the ending. You're right. Everything we did throughout the game literally didn't affect the ending. Really. Not really. The only last choice we could have made based on my Paragon Renegade choices was the one with the elusive man. After that, I think the endings would have still been whatever choice I wanted to. You know what I mean? So it probably wouldn't have mattered either way. Mass Effect 3 has some high highs. Tuchanka is one of the best missions in the trilogy. There's definitely some good stuff in this game. Some of the missions in this game were really cool. I really like the one where we went into the the Legion thing, where we went into like the server and we like were the digital version and we had to like shoot the DNA like strand things. That was just a different, interesting mission. I know it wasn't like incredible or anything, but it was just something different for a mission. Did anybody die? Only one person died that mattered, DJ. And that was Jane Shepard. R.I.P. Shep. But it wasn't just any death. I basically sacrificed Shepard to make the ending happen that we got. But overall, this trilogy is really good. Definitely great master of everything. I definitely enjoyed playing through all three of these. I like that they easily connected all three of them, where you can play as the same Shepard through all three of them. A very fun trilogy to play. Highly recommend to people who like just good storytelling and RPG, like space exploration type RPG. Well, I shouldn't say exploration, but
Did that all
you know,
really happen?
sci-fi-ness.
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
The Shepherd.
Getting late, but okay. One more story.
One more thing. Alright, congratulations on bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend, and from here on you can continue to build that legend. It has been a long journey for Shepard and for the team here at BioWare, and like Shepard, we couldn't have done it done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as the vision of a small team, but over the years it has grown. That growth has been fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing our further adventures with you in the Mass Effect universe, the Mass Effect team. Funny you say that. There is another Mass Effect game that did come out. It's called Mass Effect Andromeda. Am I going to play it? I don't know. I always hear bad things, but I also own it. So maybe, just maybe, you might get funky playing it just to see what all the hubbub is, even if it's terrible. I play terrible games all the time. Or maybe it's just forgettable, you know? Like maybe it's just so lackluster that it's just forgettable. So maybe someday we'll play it. And who knows? Maybe they'll do more Mass Effect someday. Like, yeah, the RPG fan just said they're supposedly working on Mass Effect 4, though, right? Maybe. I actually don't know. Maybe that's just all rumors. Let's click past this and see what it says. Or if it's just going to load me back in. Oh, wow, it loaded me back in. I guess you get, like, you can do post-game stuff. Is there actual post-game stuff? Shepard's dead. There's no post-game stuff. Wait, it put me back to before we fought the Elusive Man? Wait, what? I guess that's before everything changed. Before you go do that. Okay, I guess you can go back and, like, pick up and do whatever you missed out on or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Is there any new stuff that popped up in my mail or anything? I guess not. I suppose it's that way. It's just in case you wanted to do the DLCs and you didn't already do them. I guess that makes sense. It's still better than Anthem. Oh, it's probably still better than Anthem. You're talking about Andromeda. I guess we'll find out. I have played Anthem, although I only played it a little bit. I only played, like, the demo of Anthem. But anyway, let's stop babbling about other things right now, and let's just call it. That's Mass Effect Trilogy, number 3, down in the books. Finally glad I played this. Finally glad I got to see this controversial ending, and I have to agree, it is a bit lackluster. It's not amazing, especially with the way they didn't really build up to the ending. They just kind of just gave you choices, like we established already. Could have been better. Worst thing I ever played? No. Worst ending I ever saw? No. But it's not amazing or anything. Nothing that I have to, like, defend. I can understand people's frustrations with the ending here. And I'm actually curious what changes they made between when it released and patched and whatever they patched in after the fact, because that's something that I heard they did as well back in the day when this first came out. I'll have to look at the differences and see what I think about what they changed and see if they actually changed it for the better. But anyway, enough babbling from me. Hope you guys enjoyed this trilogy of Mass Effect games, and I hope to see you on something else real soon. Peace!